Good day, my name is Голубничий Ярослав. I'm a student of Kupiansk Lyceum number 1. The topic of our work is representation of national cultural originality of American rarity in toponyms. An example of Mark Twain's novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Every nation, during its existence, surrounds itself with verbal images, laying in them a share of their existence, culture, traditions, way of thinking. Toponym is called the language archive, a chronicle of the earth. However, toponyms is not only a component of a language system, but also an element of a nation's existence, a part of its mentality, a unit of its culture. The relevance of the study is determined by the need to study toponyms as part of national linguistic picture of the earth. The aim of the study is to study toponyms that reflect the features of the American national cultural space, determining how the culture of people and the worldview affect the uniqueness of the features of toponyms of the English language as a unit of a language system on the material of the work of art. The object of the study is the national language picture of the English language world, the national cultural toponymicon of the USA. The subject of the study is the study of the linguistic specificity of toponymic vocabulary of the Mark Twain's novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. To solve the goal, we set the following tasks. To study vocabulary from its place in the national language picture of the world. Consider the classification of place names. To find out the peculiarities of the use of toponymic vocabulary in the text of the work of art. Research methods include context semantic analysis to determine the meaning of toponymic names in the text, as well as methods of cross-cultural analysis to study the correlation of toponymic vocabulary of the United States and the world. Word formation analysis to determine the formation of toponymic units, by means of which there is a formation of a concrete word. The method of vocabulary identification is also used in the work. A scientific novelty of the study is due to lack of separate study of the English toponyms on the material of the Mark Twain's novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. The practical significance of the work is that the results of the research can be used in lecture courses on linguistics, research works of pupils and students, for discussions at meetings at school speaking club. Aprisyan, Brutian, Karaulov, Morkovkin, Sokolovska, and Sukalenko work on the problem of the picture of the world and its linguistic expression. During a practical study of toponyms in Mark Twain's novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, we found out that a special place in this work is occupied by the name of the Mississippi River. It's a national symbol of the United States, part of the national language picture of the people of this country. It serves as a road from one town to another, to a free, happy life. Our examples of the use of toponymic units that are in the novel can be divided into two groups. The first group includes fictional names, like St. Petersburg, Pigsville, Polkville, Hicksville, and Hookerville. The second group consists of real existing toponymic names that really can be found on the map of the United States, like Lafayette, New Orleans, Cairo, Goshen, and Cincinnati. It is established that the most common in the novel is a group of toponyms with suffix "ville", like Polkville, Pigsville, Hicksville, and Hookerville. In the French name of the city, Saint-Louis, component of Saint, has lost its lexical meaning saint. The same goes for the name St. Petersburg, where the same component has undergone a process of complete demarcation. The most common word forming suffixes ton, borg, aya, polis, vil, borrowing from Spanish, Dutch, German, and French languages. We summarize the results of the study in a table. which indicated the toponyms used in the novel and indicating the type and frequency of use in the work. So, after analyzing toponyms in Mark Twain's novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, we found out that the toponyms reflect the history of the American people. In addition to historical, territorial, and national geographical features, toponyms reflect the national identity, which is embodied in language, traditions, customs, and literature. It was on the example of the work of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn that we were able to demonstrate these features and find out the peculiarities of the toponymic vocabulary of the English language as a unit of national linguistic picture of the American world. Thank you for your attention.